Hello, happy Tuesday. This is Darren Roberts, Master Trainer at Impact Training Corporation and the Abundance Accelerant. Welcome to the Tuesday Tickle and Tick show number 33. Today, is your business an airport or a servo, or maybe none of the above? I've been asked to revisit secondary spend today, how we can increase income to a business, but also increase experiences, value and retention to a customer. I covered this in show number 9. So if you want to go back to my YouTube channel and check out show number 9, you'll get the full story. But to go deeper today, I've got 3 examples over the last 5 days, real life examples of how secondary spend has been used in a business and of course how you can do it as well. Last night, my family and I were at the airport. We've got a French exchange student staying with us through my daughter's school and she arrived last night. So we were at the international arrivals. Now, of course, the students were on a tight understanding that they walk straight from the aeroplane through customs and out to meet us. So this doesn't associate to them, but everyone else that was on that aeroplane, where do you think they went in between getting off the plane and getting out of international arrivals? That's right, they went to duty free. And I bet you do as well. When you fly internationally, I bet you visit duty free on the way through. Now, none of those people that came off the plane were complaining, going, not only did I buy an aeroplane ticket, but I also bought perfume and sunglasses and whatever else. They were all excited to go, look at me. Not only did I have a great flight, but I've got all these other things. It usually costs this much and I got it for this much. And even last week on Friday, I was at a conference presenting and there was 2 of us presenting. Amanda Stevens presented in the morning and I presented in the afternoon. Amanda's a great presenter. Please get in contact with her. Go and look at some of her presentations. Really good value. And she was telling the story. I'll tell the story quickly because it's Amanda's story, so you can listen to her for the full story. But she was telling the story about customer experiences and when she was at the service station paying for her petrol. Primary income, petrol for a service station. And as many of you have been asked, when you paid for the petrol, they asked you for something else, and in her case it was a Kit Kat. Would you like a Kit Kat with that? Now Amanda, being a business-oriented person, asked the person who happened to be the owner of the petrol station, said, hey listen, I'm curious, how many people say yes to the Kit Kat? Now he knew his data pretty well, and 62% of people said yes to the $2 Kit Kat. And Amanda said, how many people do you serve per day? He said 1,500 approximately. So just by asking that one question, would you like a Kit Kat with that? That's $678,000 of income over a year on top of the primary income of the petrol. So what can you do to do the same? Remember, secondary spend. It increases conversion of the primary spend, which is exciting, but it also increases income. The statistics show that when people, your customers, purchase a secondary item, secondary spend, they stay for longer. So not only do they pay more, they stay for longer and they have greater experiences. The tip is though, and it's not like McDonald's anymore, where you buy the burger and then they say, would you like fries with that? I don't know when the last time you were in McDonald's, but they're all packages. They're all packages, meal deals. So my challenge to you is, what package can you put together for your business? If you're a quick visit, not much interaction, like a service station, well, you may have to just do a secondary spend after the primary decision has been made. But if you get a little bit more time to have a conversation with your potential customer, then what I suggest you do is you put a package together. So not just your primary spend, but some other items. For example, my family member has been going through the process of buying a new home. Now it's an established home that they're buying, and the salesperson was telling them the price. But when it came to final decision time, they were also talking about the improvements my family member would make to that home and that property. So the real estate agent said, okay, well, you can buy the house outright and then make these additions yourself, which will cost X amount. However, if you want it all done by the time you move in, you can buy the house and we can do all of the others like the paving and the pergola and the window shutters and the extra air conditioning. And because we've got all the people to do that, it won't cost you X, it'll cost you Y, which saves you X amount of $1,000. Would you like to do that? Now, by the way, my family member today got confirmation that the new place is theirs with the additions on it. So it was a package. So it's not anymore buy a primary spend, once that decision has been made, ask for an upsell. It's to package something together. And then when you ask for a decision, you alternate choice. You guys know through my training previously, we need to alternate choice. So you might have your primary spend. Okay, one way is to do this way, but most people do is to do this plus A, B, and C. It usually costs or valued at X amount, but packaged all together today, it's just Y. And that saves you Z. So my challenge to you is make a big package. Make a package that you don't think people will buy, that is high yield for your business, but is high value for the customer. And you'll be surprised how often they choose it. If they do choose it, you've got a high yielding sale. You get some extra income, but remember, they create greater value and have better experiences. If they say no to that because you're alternate choice, they'll see that when they buy your primary, they feel like they've got a bit of a discount. They haven't. They're paying your full tote primary amount, but they feel they've got a value. So that's my challenge to you. Go back to your business. What alternate choice can you create? And what can you put in to create a package, a secondary spend? Make sure you alternate choice it. Make sure the last thing you talk about when you alternate choice is the package, and you'll increase your yield. You'll increase the value and experiences your customers or clients receive, and you'll have increased retention. Win-win, win-win. You guys have a great Tuesday. We'll see you next week for the Tuesday Tickle and Tick. Bye for now.